On June 1st, for the first time in nearly 2 decades, St. Louis will once again have nonstop passenger airline service to the European continent.
We're thrilled to be in St. Louis and the great state of Missouri for this very exciting event. Our commitment to all of you is that we will work tirelessly to make that a success. We are also thrilled by the positive feedback of the business community. Also very, very important for us to have that foundation to work with and to build on. The connections that we offer is not just between St. Louis and Frankfurt, St. Louis and Germany, but really St. Louis and the world.
An incentive package put together by the business group Greater St. Louis Inc., St. Louis County and Lambert Airport convinced Lufthansa, Germany's largest carrier, to offer 3 flights a week to Frankfurt for the next 2 years. Greater St. Louis Inc. CEO Jason Hall tells HEC President Dennis Riggs this is very important for the future of our region.
This announcement means St. Louis has become a more global city. It allows us to bring more jobs, exchange in culture, and more investment. You know, if we're going to be better in the future than we were in the past, we've got to become more and more global. This is connecting us to markets throughout the world. Nonstop service to Europe, the first flight in almost 20 years. St. Louis is winning again.
Greater St. Louis Inc. founder Andrew Taylor, the executive chairman of Enterprise Holdings, tells Dennis the group made a crucial difference.
There was quite a number of teammates that played a part in this. I think that one really important new element was Greater St. Louis, which is where business is speaking with one voice. And the 5 organizations that went into Greater St. Louis added their resources, so we had, a single point of contact where, along with our other partners, where we could make this as easy as possible for Lufthansa.
Taylor believes the economic impact could be enormous.
I think a direct flight to Europe is just, if you look at other cities that have them, they talk about lots of financial benefits. There still is I think a very positive effect when people can see each other in person and deals can be made and ideas can be exchanged, and you don't know what new is going to happen, but there's been some conversation recently that it's $100 to $150 million a year for a direct flight to Europe in additional business in an economy in the U.S.
Jason Hall says in addition to businesses, the flights have generated a lot of attention from individuals.
While this flight is a huge win for economic development in a more globally connected and dynamic metro, one of the things that struck me as we were announcing this flight was the number of families that reached out to me and said, I want to thank you for what you've done. And the word that kept coming up was life-changing. This flight is life-changing because I have family in this country or I have family in that country. We had representatives here today from the Bosnian community, and what this does to be able to increase connectivity is extraordinary. So I think it's important to remember the impact of today's win is going to be felt on a personal level by the internationally connected families that we have here in this metro. It's going to make it easier for them to enjoy coming out of COVID, that personal connectivity with their families that has been under strain. And I think let's not lose sight of that either. That's a big win for the families of St. Louis.
For Andy Taylor and his family, the commitment to a stronger St. Louis runs deep.
I just feel personally that it's, been such a privilege for me. It's still very fun. And we love St. Louis. St. Louis is where my father started his business, and St. Louisans welcomed his business, and it was a big part of his success. And, we just think it's a time right now where we can put some more resources back into St. Louis and make it better. That'll make us happy.
HEC will be the exclusive television media on the flight. You can watch our coverage at hecmedia.org, and we'll have a comprehensive report on Spotlight June 26th.